All right, folks, back here with another tax return. This one, again, is from it's from a different textbook, but I thought I'd walk you through it. So, like the last one, the first thing I would tell you, I personally hate flipping back up and down. So I always take this information and I copy it and paste it on something and print it out or put it on another screen so I can see it. So we got two folks here, married, filing jointly. They're older, 66 and 68 years old. Again, they live in Miami, Florida. Must be something about Miami. They're retired. We got Social Security numbers and stuff. By the way, you see this SSA 1099? This is Social Security Administration. That's the 1099 for their Social Security benefits. Okay. And box 5 is 21,600. That's for him, Hiroshi. Okay, and so that's going to wind up going. So box 5 is going to be on line 6A of the 1040, and then here, this form 1099 interest. This is money again. This is going to be on Schedule B, and Schedule B is going to wind up. It goes on Schedule B, and then from Schedule B over to line 2B on the 1040. This amount. And then we look, Mizuki, that's his wife, information here. Her 1099 from the SSA shows 15,600, and then she has money as well, and that's going to be on the on the Schedule B, and then line 2B on 1040. So we're going to have to add those up. Okay. So let's take a look at the return. Okay. So husband and wife with their information. By the way, by convention, always put the husband first. Believe it or not, I guess, I don't know, some deal with the IRS, and then remember, this is 2023. I don't know why they like it that way. If you put it the other way, sometimes it creates a problem. Okay? So it says here, it says, do you want money to go to, they want to contribute to the presidential election fund? Don't ask me why. We already waste enough money on that. But anyway, married, filing jointly. Okay. Were you born before January 2nd, 1959? For you and for your spouse. Click yes, yes. And the reason why, they get an additional deduction, right? So if you take a look here we have taxable interest of 16,670. That's the two 1099 INTs that were on Schedule B. And we'll go and look at those in a minute. Okay? Then we have the total Social Security benefits were 37,200, and then here's the taxable amount is 1635. Now that's a calculation that's done, and you have to make over 35,000 for there to be anything taxable. So that's actually a calculation, and I don't think they show the calculation here. No, they don't. Okay, so that's a separate issue, but the software will do that for you. But you could look up how to do that Social Security calculation. So there's up to 85% could potentially be taxable, but obviously for these guys, that's what, less than, let's see, is it 1%? Not very little. It's a 0.5% actually. Okay. So this is their total income. So this is their interest. This is their taxable Social Security. There's their income. And now remember, there's two of them, married, filing jointly, plus they get two additional deductions because they're over 65. And so anyway, so their taxable income basically turns out to be zero. So we go to page 2. Everything is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 because they didn't pay in, they don't owe anything. Then we go over here to Schedule B, and here's the two items from the bank. Okay, and there's the total amount. And again, notice here it goes enter these on form 1040 line 2B. Okay, so that one's pretty straightforward, not too bad. And they don't have any foreign accounts here. Okay. All right, well, that one was pretty straightforward. I'm going to stop this one, and we'll be back with another one in just a minute.